Russia tomorrow. She's 28 years of age, weighed in at 133 pounds. Professional record of 7-2 with 1 knockout. She too has won 7 bouts in a row. Referee Johnny Femia Jr. Unified rules will be used for the bouts this evening. And here's a look at the rules as governed by the unified rules. And they look like this. No 3 knockdown rule, no standing 8 count. Only the referee can stop it. Fighter cannot be saved by the bell in any round. Accidental cuts, they'll go to the scorecards after 4 rounds are complete. Zulfia Koutdussova arrived in the United States on February the 6th. She'll go back on Saturday. She said that in Russia there's only about 150 women boxers. She said there's no money to put on shows. They charge 25 cents to get in, and the fighters get paid between $40 and $50 American money, translation, from the Russian currency. And immediately Shaw comes out and lands a right hand. Remember, these are 2-minute rounds. Women's title fights are 10 rounds, and they are 2-minute rounds. Marischa Sjauw in the purple, Zulfia Koutdussova in the white.
So far, Shaw is living up to the scouting report. Fast starter, very busy, not a lot of pop. Right on you.
We mentioned Koutdussova coming from Moscow. Shaw is from Suriname. She moved to Holland when she was 6, came to Florida last year, had to go back to Holland, moved to Las Vegas 5 months ago. Then in April, she has to go back to Holland.
Get your arm out there. Get your arm out there. Let it go. Let it go right here.
Koutdussova has that European style. You can see that tells you 2 things. Not only she's from Europe, but it also tells you she has some background. Martial arts background, some amateur background. Which a lot of these girls don't have available to them. The ones that do, they're better. You can see she extends that left hand out there, Bob. Kind of like in the old days when you used to watch the Russian fighters, the Russian amateur fighters. But they extend that left hand a little bit, kind of loop with it a little bit, set you up for the right hand.
Well, Shaw started this fight right after the opening bell. She charged across the ring and landed a good right hand. Koutdussova has settled down a little bit.
Let it go.
Koutdussova will be looking at time, Shaw coming in. She's trying to do that right now. She judges distance real well, Koutdussova. She's going to have the advantage on the outside.
18 feet by 18 feet inside the ropes. That is the ring size here tonight in Kenner, Louisiana. Final seconds of this first round. Remember, 2-minute rounds in women's boxing.
Let it go. Let it go.
Zulfia Koutdussova and Marischa Sjauw for the IFBA Lightweight Championship. Well, coming up in our main event tonight, we will get a look at the IFBA Flyweight Championship, and it should be a pretty interesting matchup. We'll get a look at Jolene Blackshear, and she will square off against Margaret Sidoroff from Windsor, Ontario. Bob Papa along with Teddy Atlas. Glad you can join us for Friday Night Fights here on ESPN2. And Teddy, you take a look at this main event. Both women are coming off long layoffs. It's tough to get bouts in women's boxing. But you like the style in this fight between Blackshear and Sidoroff.
Yeah, I do. It's going to be a good fight. You got certain girls that have amateur background, they're better. Just like the guys that have amateur background, they're better. Well, these girls don't all have that available to them. But these two, in the main event, do have good amateur background. And I'll tell you, Blackshear is real aggressive, comes right at you. Sidoroff is a real good technician. It's going to be a good fight.
All right, that is coming up in tonight's main event here on Friday Night Fights on ESPN2, an all-women's show for you. And right now we are getting set for the start of round number 2 in our first bout of the evening between lightweight champion Zulfia Koutdussova and Marischa Sjauw.
I like Koutdussova. I think she's a good, solid fighter. I think the girl in front of her is very aggressive, very busy, but technically might not be quite as solid as Koutdussova. We're going to see. This Koutdussova likes to pick your butt on the outside. Look at the way she times that right hand over the jab.
Koutdussova won this championship in June of 1998, 4 fights ago, against Tracy Bird, sister of Chris Bird. You take a look at the punch numbers in round number 1, and you see Koutdussova with the edge, outlanding Shaw by 8.
Step back clean. I got you.
But as is in the case with women's professional boxing, it is very tough for the women to get fights on a regular basis.
You can see Koutdussova, I'm sorry, Bob. You can see Koutdussova like that distance in and out. She likes to time that right hand over the draw, over the jab for sure.
Sjauw got involved in the sport like many women. Went to the gym to try to get in shape. A couple of her brothers were amateur boxers, and she saw how good of shape they were in, and she said, this may work for me. Koutdussova from Russia became enamored with the sport, watching tapes of Muhammad Ali. And that's how she got attracted to boxing. Of course, Muhammad Ali's daughter, Layla Ali, will join Brian and Max in the studio later on.
As we said, both girls have martial arts background. What do these girls do? There's no accident about that. There's not a lot of amateur boxing available to them. They take what's available.
Koutdussova trying to keep the distance. Sjauw continues to charge in. Friday Night Fights on ESPN2 is presented by Miller High Life. And in part by Western Union Money Transfer, the fastest way to send money worldwide. While Papa Teddy Atlas back in Kenner, Louisiana. Roger Mayweather in the corner of Marischa Sjauw. Sjauw was originally trained by Jesse Reed, but he was busy with a lot of his other fighters, and Shaw's been working with Roger Mayweather, and she said Mayweather taught her how to attack the body more, use her legs, not just throw arm punches.
Again, you see right away Koutdussova distance, able to turn. Nice move there to the side where she keeps her opponent where she wants to, and when she gets right in punching position again. The only problem, like the Europeans, sometimes Koutdussova stands straight up and goes straight back a little bit too much.
Take a look at the punch numbers from round number 2, and you see Koutdussova with a big round. 18 of those 24 landed were jabs, so she's maintaining the distance. She was 18 of 57 in the jab category.
Yeah, that's her fight, Bob. She's taking advantage of the aggressive nature of Sjauw. She's taking what Sjauw gives her. Sjauw comes in, she's able to pot shot her like that, and then get out, create distance again, and make Sjauw pay the price again. She's making Sjauw pay for real estate. Look at the way she throws her punches at the right distance. Then she navigates real well, like a matador with the bull. She moves right to the side, gets herself in position again. She's the boss right now.
We haven't seen Sjauw in the purple do much of a body attack. That was something she wanted to do. She lands an overhand right.
One thing I think Sjauw can be a little effective with is stepping in with long punches, following Koutdussova, because Koutdussova will go straight back like that.
Both of these women had problems earlier in their career. Koutdussova lost her first 2 bouts as a pro. Sjauw lost her first 3 and 4 of her first 6.
The reason for it, Sjauw was put in real tough. 10 rounds in the second fight, lost to Kathleen Collins, one of the better women fighters. These girls were put in tough.
Final seconds of round number 3. This is a scheduled 10-rounder from Kenner, Louisiana. For whom the bell tolls, for Zulfia Koutdussova and Marischa Sjauw. Round number 4 underway in this 10-round IFBA Lightweight Championship. Koutdussova's title. Sjauw in the purple, the challenger, but so far through the first 3 rounds, Koutdussova has been able to control this fight. Good jab from the distance. See, she's landing at about 38%. So will Avilar and Joe Carnicelli at the controls of CompuBox tonight.
A difficult style, Koutdussova. Knows what she's doing technically. Depends on her legs, in and out. Throws the right distance. The only thing, sometimes she don't move ahead enough. The only way you're going to catch her if you step with her. You got to step right with her and throw the punches as she goes back. Sort of lead her. Throw the punches behind her like a quarterback leading a receiver. Put the ball where he's going to be. Put the punch where she's going to be. But she's good at punching when she goes back too, Koutdussova. So you got to do it right.
There's a right hand from Sjauw. Koutdussova went straight back, and she hooks to the body.
Step back clean, I got you.
Sjauw wants to be aggressive, but she's got to do it the right distance. She does it too far away, she get nailed like that.
Flailing is Sjauw. She misses with those roundhouse hooks.
Got to do it There's not much margin for error. Shaw has to step right with her behind that jab. If she reaches, she's going to get nailed by Koutdussova. Koutdussova is a good counterpuncher. Right there, she gets a little bit of distance, she pops them in, like that. She had a tough upbringing too. Her first fight was a 10-rounder. That's why she had 2 losses her first fight. Put in real tough.
Koutdussova continues to use the jab. Shaw continues to charge in through 4. Oh, they've set a tent up here at the Treasure Chest Casino in Kenner, Louisiana, right on the center lawn, and that's where tonight's action is between Zulfia Koutdussova and Marischa Sjauw for the IFBA Lightweight Championship. 10-round bout, 2-minute rounds. Sjauw in the purple, Koutdussova in the white.
Shaw's come out with the right idea, a little adjustment, using that jab, trying to back up Koutdussova behind that jab, so she doesn't get time coming in.
Well, talking of jabs, Teddy, let's take a look at the jab numbers through 4, and you see that Koutdussova's been busier with the jab, and she's landed 22 more in the fight.
That's her fight. And a little bit of range, being in the center of the ring. That's where she wants to be, off the rope. You'll see she'll make a turn, she'll make sure she's off those ropes. And she does it, Koutdussova. Got a good sense in that ring. Very surprising. So quickly that these girls are able to get calm. That's because they have an amateur background. You have to give them credit. They're technically sound. They don't have a lot available to them as far as getting shows and getting fights. That's why they have losses early on, Bob. Because they have to fight tough fights. They have to fight 10 rounds. There's not a lot of choice there. Not like a man who has opportunities to go to different places to fight. They have to take what they can get.
The United States women's amateur program has blossomed over the last couple of years. Shaw with a right hand that landed as Koutdussova continues to throw her combinations.
Koutdussova likes to time her right hand over the jab of Shaw. But that's her game, timing.
Don't push him. Don't push him in the box.
But this Shaw is tough.
Shaw's power starting to show some signs here in the 5th round. Round number 6 underway between Zulfia Koutdussova and Marischa Sjauw. 10-round IFBA Lightweight Championship. No knockdowns in the fight. Round number 5, probably the best round of the fight for Marischa Sjauw.
A little bit of a turnaround going on, and there might be a reason for it. Might be a little advantage for sure, and that might be that Koutdussova just arrived from Russia 5 days ago. I don't think that's enough time to acclimate and get over the jet lag. So look to see if she starts to fade in this fight a little bit.
As we showed you earlier, former 2-time world champion Roger Mayweather is in the corner of Marischa Sjauw, and Roger Bob Teddy Atlas, and it seems that in the last round Marischa was able to get a lot of things done, and she was able to jab with the taller girl, and then she was able to get inside and let her power punches go.
She got to move forward. She got to move forward, move her head, start touching that body a little bit more. She waiting too long.
You wanted to, Roger, what do you want to do? Get in behind the jab, I would think.
I want to get inside and make a fight. You know the girl tied up when she get inside. She hurt every time you hit her, but she ain't got back to where she can get that body. That's what I want right there at the body.
Roger, how different is it training a woman as opposed to training the men that you work with?
Well, it's harder to train a woman, but because she is a woman, but at the same time, I let her box up a guy, so I knew she was well prepared for this fight. She punched with both hands.
All right, Roger.
She hit that body.
All right, Roger. Thanks a lot. Best of luck.
Thank you.
All right, Roger Mayweather in the corner of Marischa Sjauw. And Teddy, she's starting to turn this fight around a little bit.
Yeah. She's starting to get a distance a little bit, but she's paying the price, too. She's getting caught with little counterpunches as she comes in with a good counterpunching Koutdussova. And as I said, look for Koutdussova to fade maybe a little bit. Just got here from Russia 5 days ago.
All right, closing seconds of round 6. Maybe the fight turning. Set for the start of round number 7 between Zulfia Koutdussova and Marischa Sjauw in this 10-round bout. No knockdown so far in the fight. The taller Sjauw in the white has been able to control the distance with her jab. And negate the power of Shaw.
We have Roger Mayweather, the trainer Shaw, this is last round in the corner. He replaces another real good trainer who used to work with Shaw, Jesse Reed.
Take a look at the punch numbers in round number 6. 14 of the 21 connects for Koutdussova were power shots, so she moved off her game. And you mentioned, Teddy, that Koutdussova was able to counter with good shots.
Just like that. She needs a little distance and she gets those punches off.
There's a good left hand by Koutdussova.
She gets a little cooperation from Shaw, because Shaw will reach in, not use that jab. Like there, she used the jab. Sometimes she will reach in. When she reaches in, there's distance, she usually pays a price from Koutdussova. The only problem is that Koutdussova has that European style of standing straight back, and you can time her. You can nail her going back.
Shaw trying to dig to the body.
But both girls have good chins. You can see that. They're tough. They act like fighters. They don't fall apart when they get caught.
Teddy's scorecard through 6. 59-56. I have a 59-55. Teddy had to get that even round in there.
That's going to make you happy.
You like that even round? Wouldn't be an Atlas scorecard without an even round, right, Teddy?
That's right. Want to be consistent here. People come to expect things. Good navigating job again by Koutdussova. Gets herself where she wants to be.
Punch out, hands are free, punch out.
Off those ropes.
Koutdussova able to tag the charging Shaw. Round number 8 underway between Zulfia Koutdussova and Marischa Sjauw in the scheduled 10-round IFBA Lightweight Championship in Kenner, Louisiana. Friday night fights on ESPN2 presented by Miller High Life, and Shaw with a good left hook to score. But Koutdussova doing a pretty good job of countering, Teddy.
Well, she's a fighter. She comes right back. Take that advantage away. She acts like a fighter. She comes right back with her own.
Your hands out here.
This way it stops the opportunity of Shaw putting too many together. She throws that straight right hand right down the pipe, too. When Shaw's wide with that left hook, she gets nailed with that straight right hand. The right hand will beat that left hook.
Let it go in, let it go.
You don't see a lot of knockouts in women's boxing unless you have those ridiculous mismatches that have been put forth on the public, which isn't fair either. But usually women of this caliber, when they square off, they're fairly evenly matched, and you don't get a lot of knockouts in the evenly matched fights.
See Koutdussova again makes Shaw pay for real estate. And then when she's inside with the stronger Shaw, she ties up. She moves around, but she can't get her feet set. Smart move. Look, she tie her up. She doesn't want to work in there. She wants to be on the outside.
We mentioned earlier that Layla Ali will join Brian and Max in the studio. So too will Lou Duva and Zab Judah.
Little short little punches by Koutdussova, Bob. Little short uppercuts. Real subtle. Very effective. Technically, she's pretty sound. The only thing Koutdussova does wrong, pulls straight back once in a while.
Entertaining bout, but Koutdussova controlling it with her range.
We talk about the little finer things and taking what's given to you. Well, Koutdussova takes what's given her. Look at these little short uppercuts inside, right there. And then tried to put the hook on top of it, too. A little late with that, but good boxing, good technique.
Shaw continues to charge forward, and Koutdussova able to counter her.
There's that right hand again. There's a lot more than just being tough in this business, and that proves it right there. Shaw tries to load up coming in. She gets beat with the straight right hand by Koutdussova. Gotta be tough and smart.
Koutdussova, you see, has outlanded Shaw by 65 punches in the fight.
Look how Koutdussova keeps the fight where she wants to keep it in the center of the ring. Stays off those ropes, knows where she is. She makes those turns before she's trapped on the ropes.
The other thing, too, about Koutdussova, in the first half of this bout, she controlled the bout with her jab. Now she's landing power shots off the counter from Shaw. 19 of the 24 connects for Koutdussova in the last round were power punches.
She counters with that right hand when there's a slow jab coming at her from Shaw. She uses the jab when Shaw's doing nothing. And she turns. See how she turns? She used her arm there to turn the shoulder of Shaw to keep her off balance and then get position where she's ready again. That's not by accident. That's good teaching, good boxing, good experience.
79-74 in Atlas's world for Koutdussova. And 79-73 Koutdussova. 25 seconds to go in round number 9. And the women's title fights are 10-round fights with 2-minute rounds. And in the main event tonight, Jolene Blackshear will square off against Margaret Sidorov here on Friday Night Fights.
Shaw's going to have to start making up some ground.
Well, according to our scorecard, she'll need a knockout in the last round to win it.
This is the way you get in with a girl fights on the outside. Use that jab. But then when you get in there, you got to do something. She tries to throw the left hook, but the hands up by Koutdussova. Might be a little too late, though.
Koutdussova's done a good job of beating Shaw at her own game, the power game. Koutdussova has thrown 66 more power shots and landed 39 more through the 9 rounds of action.
Well, Shaw's acting like a girl who knows that she's behind. She's coming out with a little something this round, but Koutdussova shows her experience. Oh, she got caught stepping straight back that time, but she gets herself together right away, gets distance, gets where she wants, and starts pot-shotting again. She sticks to her plan. That's the sign of experience.
I think if you had to find one weakness in Zulfia Koutdussova's game, it's the fact that she does go straight back.
Yes, Bob, exactly. That's about it. Sometimes you can move ahead a little bit more. That's it. Boy, she keeps the fight where, even on the inside, with the stronger girl, she's not going to get involved in that. She's going to tie up, wait for the referee to break them. Although Shaw's making it hard for her to do that right now. Here, she gets a break here. And as we mentioned, Koutdussova been in tough from the beginning of her career. Again, she counter punches, then she navigates real well where she wants to be. She don't want to fight inside, she ties up.
Well, they both exchange body shots while Koutdussova does a little holding.
Koutdussova beat previously unbeaten Tracy Bird, who was 8-0 at the time. Real good win for her. The sister of heavyweight Chris Bird. She's a good fighter, this Koutdussova. And the other girl is very tough, just not technically as sound. And a difficult style for her to deal with tonight.
Good short left inside by Koutdussova. There's the bell to end it. 10 hard rounds. Good solid effort by both women. But Zulfia Koutdussova's better technical skills probably the key in this fight. We'll return to Kenner, Louisiana for the judges' cards after this timeout. Final punches in the fight. Koutdussova landed 71 more punches. She threw 139 more. You see the consistency over the 10 rounds. Teddy Atlas's scorecard. And Teddy, you had it in favor of Koutdussova, 98-93. I had it 98-92. Here's Thomas Traber with the judges' cards.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 10 rounds of boxing, we go to the scorecards, and we have a split decision. Judge Vinny Sanchez scores it out 96-94 in favor of Shaw. Judge Barry Ogeron scores about 96-94 in favor of Koutdussova. And Judge Russell Nuckin scores about 96-94 in favor of your winner and new IFBA lightweight champion, Marischa Sjauw.
But one thing that's not different, judging is bad whether it's girls or men. That's not different. That is the same, unfortunately.
Yeah, they went with the wide power shots of Marischa Sjauw as opposed to the accuracy of Zulfia Koutdussova. So Shaw is the new IFBA lightweight champion. We'll take a look at the reaction when the judges' scorecards were announced, and Shaw, I don't even think realized, because it was hard to tell about the belt, and Johnny Femia raised the wrong arm. Even he thought, the referee, that Koutdussova was a winner.
That's right. He gave it away right there. That's exactly what he thought.
Yeah, Johnny Femia, who's an outstanding ref, even he was surprised that Marischa Sjauw got the decision. He raised the wrong arm. And that is a shame. And now Koutdussova will go back to Russia with a lousy taste of the United States in her mouth. So Marischa Sjauw wins a controversial split decision in our first bout of the evening. Let's check in with Brian Kenny and Mad Max Kellerman. Guy?
He's not mad tonight.